but not the end we could have known. For the earth began to shake, and the veil was torn. What sacrifice was made as the heavens arose. Oh, hail King Jesus. Oh, hail Lord of heaven. Jesus, oh, Savior of the world.
There was a moment when the sky lit up, flash of light parade, when all was lost, he crossed eternity. The King of life was on the move, but in a dark cold tomb, where our Lord and we're forever changed. All hail Jesus, all hail Lord of heaven and earth. All hail Jesus, all hail Savior of the world.
Is it closed now? Well, we could have done $1,000. Right, we're gonna have.
And he was the most beautiful Jesus ever. He had flowing blonde hair, and he looked like he fell out of a soap opera. He was soap opera Jesus. I don't think it was the right Jesus. And he looked like Jesus from Days of Our Lives, or that old soap opera Dynasty. Some of you have watched that, Dynasty. So what I want to do today is paint a picture for you today of the Jesus in the Bible and the resurrection in the Bible. We're going to dive right in to the story of Jesus raising from the dead. Are you ready?
More creative, you know. Your life. How's this going?
How about this? Matthew 28, numbers 1 through 7, verses 1 through 7. It said this. It says, after the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, and going to the tomb, they rolled back the stone, and they sat on it. It says, his appearance, the angel's appearance, was a lightning, and his clothes were as white as snow. It says the guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became dead men. Some of you have said before, I've heard it, I want to see an angel sometime. I want to see an angel.
Is this your
I'm professional. 15 years, best of Reno, 15 years in a row.
That's it?
No, I'm just kidding. That's it. I used to mentor Ben back in the day when he was first starting. What about you? You guys are just here, right? It's a lot of stuff.
volunteer? I work here part-time.
Oh, just part-time? Oh man, I thought you guys like, this looks, what else do you do then? Oh really? Life is always like that, man. You're always looking for something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to do apparel.
Launched a hat brand. My wife did Jetty the label.
Okay.
It's not as hard as you think. Shopify.
I just want to have like,
Get these guys to wear your shirts up here.
right?
That's it.
Well, it's more like not to like just to get it out there.
So
Right.
there's a lot of different show and tell.
Can I take a picture of you guys together? I'll let her come in here. Hold the cookies to us, delicious, baby, just like right here. Yeah, anywhere is fine. Just a nice smile. Thank you very much. I'm gonna send it to you real quick. What's your phone number?
601-278-1307.
Right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Have fun. I know I shot a wedding last night in Placerville, 3 hours away, and I got back like 2 a.m.
What was wrong with it? Almost it's a main line. So the sewer between the house and the street, Gene was all shattered and said flush the wipes.
You go with somebody else?
I never, because we go on call every third week. Right. So we're not on. I've never gotten an on-call past like 3 p.m. You know? Okay, well, 10 o'clock, I'm leaving, go do this. Came home at 1:30.
Oh, we're here.
Oh, thank you.
that you meet a couple people. Hey, middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, you are dismissed. I hear you're having an egg hunt today. Middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th, you can head on out to the lobby. You're gonna have an egg hunt and have a good time. Hey, if you are looking for a seat, we now have the front row open because middle school has taken off. So if you're in the lobby and you did not get a seat, there's chairs right here in front of me. So come on in. See you here. My name is Tamara. I'm one of the lead pastors here at Horizon, and I am so glad that you are here with us today. Hey, everybody online, I'm so glad that you are with us also. I just want to welcome all the guests in the house, and I want to let you know we are so honored that you would be here with us today, celebrating Easter with us. And I just want to say to you, welcome home. We are so glad that you are here. Church family, can we give all of our guests a, you are welcome here. We're so glad that you're here. And we would absolutely love to get connected with you. You can text the word Horizon to 97,000, and that would be a good starting place to get connected. You also can grab one of these black Connect cards. They're in the seat pocket in front of you. You can go ahead and grab it while I'm talking to you. But if you want to grab one of these cards and fill it out, and then after this worship, you see the first one.
And bigger and that Jesus, whom they crucified, is no longer dead. Come and see, come and tell. Jesus
Reach out to them and I'll message you. I'll send you
Some of you wonder
Hats, mugs, shirts, socks.
We need to do it for other people too.
Yes, it is. Awesome kids.
The resurrection. This is what it says in John 20:1-2. It says, early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the entrance. So she came running to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one Jesus loved. Now the funny thing in this Bible story is that John wrote this, and who is he talking about when he said, the one Jesus loved? He was talking about himself. Isn't that funny? He's like, there's 11 other disciples, but I am the one. More than all of y'all, you know? So he points it out. He said, they have taken the Lord out of the tomb. We don't know where they have put him. They thought he had been stolen.
Hi. What's a good, see if I get your face in. What's a good phone number for you?
Oh, 775
Yeah.
225 3780.
Cool, that'll send me a bunch of
Thank
photos.
you so much.
Cool.
Man. Yeah, thank you.
Uploading? What are you doing?
Quads were yesterday.
Odds and wedding and
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I don't know. I killed it yesterday. At the wedding, I was hurting. I was like, it usually doesn't hurt the same day. I made a reel. Some girl posted like a reel and like was talking about her backup process on Lightroom. And she's like, I back up to this and then I take my card and then I back up to another one. I'm like, did you know Lightroom has, Cloud has an option that you can back up to 2 hard drives at the same time. And so I had to show her how to do that. But it's like, nobody knows that for some reason.
yeah.
You have to have both connected and then it uploads to your main hard drive and then it'll make a duplicate copy of that RAW to another hard drive right away. So you never have to deal with it. It's just on your top right when you go to import.
Import or export?
Import.
Oh, okay. So backing up the raw files, not exporting out of Lightroom.
No, yeah, no. Yeah,
Okay.
it does both.
How would you handle it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yes, import.
Because then, yeah, because her video is all about how she is redundant, but she wasn't really. 'Cause, you know, like I have a backup and then I have a hard drive that just backs up all my RAWs that I never will touch unless I have to. And then cloud, and then another backup off-site.
Yep.
That's too much, man.
No, I throw everything into a cloud and then as soon as my computer runs out of room, I just take everything, send it to a hard drive, clear it off the computer.
Oh, yeah,
So
cool.
between, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't do it each time, but
Do you do smart previews at the same time then?
smart previews.
Yeah, are you familiar with that?
Yeah, where like it shows you like the stuff.
Yeah, so when you upload it, it gives you the option of 1-to-1, minimal, smart. Yeah, because like you can edit like without having it attached to your hard drive if it's a smart preview.
How's it
You
going?
can export it. It's going, buddy. Living the dream.
How's this doing?
It's good. People loves it, man.
That's awesome.
They loves it.
How'd they connect with you about beta testing?
I went to Wedding MBA.
Or maybe I told you I do that. Okay? I told you I did not appear. He actually appears to 3 different people. And I want to share with you today in the Gospel of John as 3 other people choose. Ready? We're gonna, so here it is, number 1. First person, Jesus appeared, saw 2 angels like seated where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and one other at the foot. It says they asked her, woman, why are you crying? You know, I love that here Mary is crying, she's at the tomb, it's empty, she's confused, doesn't know what's going on. And the angels of all the things that they can ask, and all the things. And I love this, and I want you to take notice today that when we're broken, and when we're crying, and when we're hurting, heaven notices. In fact, when we're broken and we feel like we can't measure up, and there's things going on in our heart, God always notices. The Bible says that God is for the broken. And I don't know about you, but we've gone through the last 15 years, 30 years, and I think every one of us has some mercy. So this is how the story goes on. The disciples. This is what it says in Psalm 34:18. It says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted."
Flopping everywhere?
Thanks, buddy.
Beautiful.
I already got it. I already got dad's. It's all that matters, buddy. It's coming right to you. Oh my God.
So I got to the cafeteria at this campground late at night, and I go into this cafeteria. There's 250, 300 men, and what scared me to death was that 95% of them were wearing Oakland Raiders jerseys when I went in there, okay? So that scared me to death, okay? So there I am, and as I look around,
I can't carry it.
I also noticed that the room is full of people who are former gang members and current gang members. And automatically, I cry out to God, God, I don't know if I'm your God. I don't know if you're going to move this weekend. God, can you use me? You've called me to speak love and life and hope to these men. But God, what are they going to do to me if they find out I like taking names? What are they going to do? It could be the end of me. You know what's amazing? God is so good. God is so faithful. He loves people to such an incredible degree. He loves the broken. He loves the unlikely. He loves to reach his hand out and pull people up. That weekend, God did such an incredible thing. And I was scared the first half of the weekend. By the end, all these men were praising God. God was restoring their lives. A lot of them were no longer gang members. It was an incredible weekend. God loves people. So what's my point? I would tell you this Easter, Jesus is closer than you think. So look for him in your life. I promise you, Jesus is just around the corner. He's working on your behalf, loving you, caring about you, pursuing you. Here's the second person Jesus shows up to. John 20:24. It's this guy named Thomas. It says, now Thomas, one of the 12, was not with the disciples when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, hey, we've seen Jesus. And he said back to them, he said, unless I see the nail marks in his hands, and put my finger where the nails were, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe. So Thomas kind of gets set up in a bad way here. He's a little discouraged. He's disappointed. He didn't know Jesus. The disciples are hanging out in a house together. Jesus shows up to them, and Thomas wasn't there. So Thomas didn't believe. Now, poor Thomas, right? He doubts one time. All the other disciples are like riveted him, making fun of him, like, bro. And he tells before all the other disciples, hey, unless I see his